So now I want to animate the actual model. So I want to actually click the blockwork. I want to click move, and I want to go on the X coordinates down here, and I'm going to put in 200 and click out of the model straight away, because when you roll it actually changes that. So I actually have the model there, so I want to change this as well, and I want to bring this, you can see 0.118, so you actually should write that down. So 0.118 and make it 200, and now I want to move the insulation, and that's 5.906, so I want to move that out 200 as well. This is 2.953, 200. This should be 0, which it is, so 200. So I'm only going to actually annotate this side, or animate this side. So I want to go into camera, so I'm in camera now. So I want to click auto. Actually, out camera. I want to click auto, and I want that to come in as 10. So I will click one of these and click 0. And I'll just go one frame ahead, click one again, and I want to click in 2.953, and I want to go to the next frame, and I want to click in 5.906, and I want to click the wall now, and move this down here to 20, and click 0, and I want to click this, and I want to click 0.118. I want to move them at the same time. But there is one or two problems there now, and I click auto off. Make sure that's off. Let's see now it all moves together. So when I go into camera and I move this, you can see the camera moves as well. So it's pretty simple. And there's one thing that you need to know is the speed. So when I click this, you can see from here to here it's about 9. So you can see here, so I'm going to actually move this so it'll go to the exact same speed, and here now I need to go 2 ahead, so it'll go the exact same speed as well. So move forward again, see this, because sometimes it's not going the same speed, so I want to make that 9 as well, so it is going at the same speed as everything else, so you don't want to come in too fast or too slow. So make this 9 as well. I think it's actually a bit fast, but just for showing it doesn't matter at the minute. So you can see it comes in. And that's basically it. Then you just animate the rest, and you just have to be careful of moving it. So another thing is I have 100 frames here, and basically if I want to make the video I'm going to make really smooth and come out nicely, I want to make more frames. So it's a little button down here, time configuration. You click that and you go custom. So there's 30 here. So if I want to make it 200 frames, I will type in 60. It should have worked. It's 200 frames. So now each of them have doubled. The frames which it's on has doubled. So it'll come in a lot smoother when you've rendered. So I've 200 instead of 100 frames. So now I want to render it, and basically what I do is I go to render setup, and see the way I have single, that means it'll just do one frame. It's not actually going to save it anywhere. So you have files here and render output. So then you have active time. I want to do to range, which is going to be 0 to 200, and you need to make sure it's 1. And basically that's the size, so I'll make it 800 by 600. And then I want to bring it out. I'm going to go to render output, or I will actually go desktop. I'll just write jar, and it's going to come out as an AVI file. You actually have to click the format, which is very important. And if I save it, and best quality, which is there. So now I am in Iray, and the difference between Iray is there's no real setup. All you do is you actually put a time on it. So if I have 200 frames, it's going to actually render each frame, and basically it's going to take 1 minute, so it's going to take 200 minutes to do the actual AVI file. But I actually did it on 5 minutes, and if I was doing a really good one, I might do it 10. But you could do it unlimited, but I don't know how long it would actually take. I think it would take a really long time. So this is what I love about Iray, is you can actually just set it for 10 minutes or 15 or something. But you can imagine 200 frames, it's going to be ages. But you're better off doing 200 frames or 250 if it's a quite long one, or 300 even, because you're going to have 100 frames and basically it'll be no good, it'll be too fast, and it won't be smooth enough then when you try and slow it down. And I'll actually show you how to slow it down in 1 second. So you actually click render, and it goes off there and it renders itself, and it'll take quite a while. So 10 minutes by 200, you know, that's 2000 minutes. So I have the AVI file done, which is here, and as you can see it's going really fast, and that always happens. So I downloaded this thing called AVI frame rate changer, and I went out and I clicked in, and you can actually change the frame rate. So if I change this to 0 and overwrite yes, and back into it, and you can see it's going a lot slower, but that's still too fast. And you can see there's a difference in the speed in some of them. So I actually have ones that are done properly. That's just one I done. There's another one here which is a window detail, and you can see that came out properly because the speed of them all coming in was the exact same, instead of some going really fast and at the real end they were going really slow. So that's the way, and that's really it. That's how you create an AVI file in 3D Max, which 3D construction detail.